What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What's going on, y'all? Listen, I just got home from work. As y'all can see, I just got out of my work clothes and stuff like that, and then I just decided let me just get up here and do this video real quick because I know everybody's going live right now. This shit came out while I was at work. So I'm like, when I get home, I made the link for this StreamYard at work. I made my damn thumbnail at work so I could already have everything ready to go by the time I make it home. So yes, honey, I just got home not too long ago. I done got out of my work clothes and now we are here because we got some things to discuss and to talk about, honey. All right. And it just keeps on the news just keeps on going. Like I said, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is the gift that keeps on giving right now. Even though some of y'all might not be entertained with the stuff that's going on the show at this particular moment, but y'all probably be more so entertained by the mess that's going on in the blogs because that shit is definitely entertaining. It's a whole lot going on, y'all. And y'all do know that we get started at the 5-minute mark, y'all. We do, y'all do know that. But guess what, y'all? Before we even get started, let me let y'all know now. I'm going to Dominique. If y'all know who Dominique is on Chasing Atlanta. I'm going to his wig party today. And y'all know that I'm not the kind of guy that likes to put on makeup and wigs and shit like that. And I've never put a wig on in my life. So this is going to be my first time having on a wig. My very first time. And guess who picked out my wig? Carl. Carl picked out my damn wig. And all I gotta say is it's giving Candy 2010. That's what it's giving. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post any pictures or photos with me in that damn red peacock ass wig. I don't know. And it's not, I don't know if it's like a wig party, but it's like you have to wear a wig in order to get into the party. That's basically that's basically what it is, child. And honey, I'm going, Carl picked my wig and we gonna make some shit shake. And I'm kind of excited about it, y'all, because like I said, I don't really be doing like the wigs and the makeup and shit like that. But this is just gonna be a little bit of fun for me. Like, this is a little out of my element. So we're gonna have a good time with that, y'all. We definitely are. We're gonna have a good time with that. I just might put a picture or a video or something up. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a reel for Tramel's Instagram probably. So it is what it is. So y'all gonna see a little bit of things today. Y'all gonna see some things today. That's all I can say about that. But yeah, we got one more minute before we get this thing started, y'all. Because I know everybody is live right now. I think T is still live. I know Bondi is live. So many people are live right now at this moment, talking about a couple of things right now. But it is what it is. We got 86 people up in here so far. We're 97 already. If you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to the platform and all that other stuff. I got a couple of new subscribers from yesterday, so thank you guys for tuning in and showing me love and just subscribing to the platform because we're almost at 57K. We got goals to reach this year, and it's been a slow road this year, but we're trying. Okay, we're trying. Let's see. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So what is going on? We're about to go ahead and get into the mess of today. I didn't say that he was coming back, Tanya. I just said he was on the show. But let's see. So let me see. Let me see what's going on here. So this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about Brit Eady or whatever, and you know that she's suing Bravo for defamation and SEX harassment. So we have a whole lot to go over today. That it all started yesterday. when it was revealed that Brit Eady was not showing up to the reunion. And I must say, I got to be real and I got to be honest and say this. When she stated that she was going to, when she stated that she wasn't going to be at the damn reunion, I knew that it was something in the cards with that. Because I'm like, it's mighty funny that all of a sudden she ain't coming to the reunion. And I wonder why that is. Okay. I wonder why that is. So let's go ahead and get into it now. So it all started with this right here. Let me share this tab, y'all. Let me share the tab. It all started with this. So it started with Brit Eady announcing that she wasn't returning, well, that she wasn't coming to the reunion, right? So she stated, as everyone is now aware, I'm not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The events of this season have devastated me, and while I cannot say much right now, I do want to set the record straight about one thing. The graphics actual photo surrounding the events in episode 5. That photo was not me. As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event, and based on what I was told, I assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted in the way that I did. I do not know who was in that photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I now know that it was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life. Brit, okay? So the internet was in shambles, honey. The internet was in shambles. Everybody had some things to say, and everybody was trying to figure out, like, girl, what the going on, girl? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, what we talking about? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, she's the reason why Kenya, even though these was Kenya's own actions, but she's a part of the reason why Kenya is no longer on the show. So with that being said, if Kenya is no longer on the show for sharing an intimate portrait of yourself, and we find out that it wasn't no intimate portrait of yourself, then what the is really going on here? That was the question that everybody needed an answer to. What the is really going on right now? And we were all wondering why Kenya kept saying that she was going to be vindicated. She kept saying it over and over again. But another thing that people noticed in the midst of her not coming to the reunion was this right here. Now, as you can see, Snotty Nose Edie took RHOA out of her bio. So that was another thing that everybody noticed. But here's the thing, you know, when a lot of times when people take, you know, what showed their hashtag for the show that they're on off of their like social media sites, we already know from that point on that they're probably not coming back. They've been fired or they quit. So we already knew that it was something going on with that. And everybody had so many things to say about it. Everybody felt different ways about it. I don't know if you guys, well, that's a dumb thing to say. Let me rephrase it. So if you guys watch Binge Worthy, because I watched this video last night. Binge Worthy did a video where he talked about Brit Eady not really being at the reunion and her not being on the show. And Binge Worthy pretty much stated that he felt as though she was chased off of the show by the Real Housewives of Atlanta fandom. That's what he felt. He felt like she was, you know, rushed off the show by the fans and stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest and say this, in my honest opinion. Let's see. I don't know if she was rushed off the show by the fans of the show or not, but what I will say is that she hasn't necessarily had the easiest, you know, transition of being on this show. I could definitely say that. But if you're going to be on a show like this and you're going to take the role that Brit chose to take, then you already know what's going to come with it. You're going to be drugged. You know what I mean? You took the role as the villain. So at this point, if you're going to take that role as the villain, then you may as well get used to everybody dragging you. I mean, that's just real. And look at me talking. I'm doing web reality now. So you know, I'm pretty certain that there may be some people out there that might not like me on that show, and there may be some people that's gonna love me on that show. Who knows? But that's the risk that you take, and that's the price that you pay when you put yourself out there and people watching you and they have their opinions. You know, that's just what it is. So, and that's the price that I pay even without doing web reality. You know, That's the price I pay by getting on here, doing these lives and doing these shows for you guys on my platform. That's the price that I pay. Everybody is not going to like you. So with that being said, I don't know if I necessarily agree with Bingeworthy when he says that the fans ran her off. I do know that the fans have strong opinions about her. And the only people that really do have strong opinions about Brit is mainly the king, mainly Team Twirl, because I don't necessarily have like a bone to pick with Brit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care whether she stays or goes, to be quite honest. I'm just here to talk about the show and move on. But at the end of the day, that's just the price that you pay. And you came on this motherfucker looking to be a villain. But what I will say about Bingeworthy is that he did have some points. Now, I'm not going to say I disagree with the entire video, because that'll be a lie. I'm not going to say that I disagree with everything that he said, because there's some things that Bingeworthy said that was absolutely factual. But there were some things that I disagree with. Y'all know that. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all know y'all know that I'm cool with him. So there ain't no beef over here with me and Bingeworthy. Y'all know that we cool. Me, him, and Aaron are cool. But I just had to throw that in there due to the fact that he felt like she was ran off the show by the fans and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But I do agree with him when he says that the fans are part of the reason why the show ain't doing good, because a lot of the times they do base the show around one person, and that's it. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing that I kind of agree with him on. But other than that, I just don't agree with the fans ran off. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Now that was one thing. So what's the next thing that we can get into? I think that's about it from yesterday. So after that was said, today TMZ put this out today. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let me put this up here. So now TMZ put it out there that Brit Eady blows up over pic and files a lawsuit after explicit poster drama. Okay. So that was pretty much the gist of that. So now we know that she is going to sue them. And now her post kind of makes sense when she states that what is it? That she was seeking accountability. So when she says that she was seeking accountability, she wasn't talking about accountability from herself. She was seeking accountability from the network, because she's blaming them for what's going on with her. So that's basically what she was saying. She's seeking accountability from the goddamn network. So because that's what she's suing. That's what she, doing that shit with. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's the basis of that. So let's get into the story at hand. So there we are. There go her crybaby ass right there. There go Brit talking about, she's suing Bravo, honey. That's what she said now. Now, Brit Eady is suing Bravo over a jaw-dropping photo on posters that Kenya Moore handed out at her salon opening of what looked like Brit engaging in this act last year. In her lawsuit, Eady claims that the posters appear to show her performing oral sex, and she says that Bravo falsely yet unmistakably implied it was her in the job pic, and she's looking for $20 million in damages. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then it goes into the Kenya Moore hair spa opened in June 2024, and Kenya handed out posters that appeared to show Eady in the oral act. Eady was not present in the opening, but she blew up about it when she found out. Kenya was subsequently booted from the series. All right, so let's continue. Eady claims Bravo knowingly contributed to a hostile work environment and sexually harassed her by subjecting her to unwelcome, offensive, and sexualized behavior and comments by requiring her to show up to work after she experienced what she calls a gender attack. Bravo later aired cast members' reactions to the ordeal in an April episode of the show's 16th season. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star filed a lawsuit on Thursday against Bravo and its parent company NBC Universal and its production companies, Truly Original and Shine North America, claiming they knowingly misled the public. The lawsuit alleges defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, sexual harassment, and more. Eady is now asking Bravo for the immediate removal of the episode from public access and at least $20 million in damages. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else going on in this article here. The Bravo Liberty filed a lawsuit the same day she said on social media that she was not the star of the NSFW posters. She also confirmed our reporting by letting fans know that she skipped out on the reunion. We reached out to reps for Bravo. So far, no word back. Now let me see. I got a super chat here. Shout out to Shay W for the $5 super chat. Bravo took the wrong road with Pow Pow Brit. Absolutely, they did. They did. They definitely took that. Now let me look at some of these comments before we really get into it. So Tiffany GT says, girl, what? Brit brought violence to this show. But this is what Bravo gets for doing Kenya like that for this heifer. The first thing I would have done was ask to see what Kenya had posted if it was allegedly me on the poster, okay? And let's say it wasn't her. Why would she confidently say that she was underage and say that her license is under investigation, yet no one confirmed that it was her? Oh, okay. Baby, Sweet 16 wasn't so sweet. Absolutely. You signed on to be on a reality show, ma'am, and you misled the public. If she said that she reacted this way because of something she seen recently, then why did she say the pow pow ish? Okay, tell me you broke without telling me you broke. Okay, in the words of Missy Elliott, if you broke, just say you broke, because all you blowing up your ass is some smoke. Because rich folks, we buy boats and use a bum broke nigga, that's for sure. Okay, let me see. I don't know. This feels like Bravo's karma for how they treated Kenya this season to me. That's what I was thinking while I was at work. Those pictures were of her. She's lying and saying they aren't, so it'll fit her defamation case. I do support her to win the lawsuit. Bravo says she didn't have a gun, so she is not at fault. Okay, Bravo really did well covering their bases and letting Kenya go. I hope she didn't hire Tyrone Blackburn for this case because this is a reach. Oh, isn't there an agreement on her contract just like everyone else? I don't see it going far, but I don't know. Why wouldn't Brit ask to see the picture from Bravo? Okay, and that's what I'm saying. And by the way, thank you, Kimmy, for not allowing the people to disrespect any other content creators, because everybody knows that I'm cool with Bingeworthy. Me and Bingeworthy are cool. Or whatnot. So don't drag him. Y'all can have whatever opinions y'all want to have about him. That's understood. I see y'all dragging the man all the time on Twitter, but don't do it over here. But anyway, there's a lot to be said about this case. First of all, it's over 300 people up in here, and I really do appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out today. I really do appreciate it. But I do believe that this is crazy. Let me see. What's the name of that? What's the title of Missy Elliott song? It's called Hot. The name of it is Hot, is on the Under Construction album. But let's just say this. First things first, it's a lot of confusing moving parts with this story. I can honestly say that it's a lot that I'm very much so confused by. First things first, you didn't say why you didn't ask to see the photo when you were first told about it. So it's so many different things that I got questions about, because it's kind of like this. Okay, Brit, you say that it wasn't you in the photo, and you sat here and you cried about it and all this other shit, right? And you got Kenya to get suspended. But on the same note, Bravo say that they did a thorough investigation. So if they did a thorough investigation, couldn't they see the photos and know that it wasn't Brit in those photos? If there was a thorough investigation going on? No, seriously. If there was a thorough investigation going on with this whole situation, and you found this out, you found that out, you found this out, you found that out. Oh, this wasn't that, this wasn't this wasn't that, and all this other shit. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, I'm not necessarily sure. I don't know. It's a lot that I don't understand with this whole thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. So it's very confusing. And because I'm like, if you're doing an investigation, you got to look at the evidence, because I'm pretty sure that those posters and everything that was on it was the part of the evidence. And then on top of that, you had the cast members on the show that were pretty much saying how disgusting it was. And then, not to mention, if Bravo's doing an investigation, when they call her to the offices or something like that and have her like, I need for you to verify if these are your images or not. Like, are these images of you? Can you verify this? Can you let us know that these are images of you on here? Like, that's a part of it. So either Brit is lying or Bravo lied and said that they did a fucking investigation and they never did one. That's what I'm getting from it. Like, that's what, like, literally, that's what the fuck I'm getting from it. It's either Brit is lying or Bravo really didn't do no investigation when it came down to this whole situation with these photos. And and then another thing too, the thing that's really getting me with Brit in this whole lawsuit is that her whole notion is, well, Bravo created what she say? Bravo created a hostile working environment, and I was forced to have to work in this hostile environment, as if she did not create the hostile environment on her own the moment that she decided to threaten that lady with a pow pow. Like, don't act like you didn't have no part in this hostile working environment. And on top of that, my question is this. If you didn't see it back then, which was because it's been a year ago now, because the incident happened in June of 2024. So if you didn't see the picture then how did you see it now for you to know that it wasn't you? Like, how did you get it? When did you get it? How were you able to see it now to verify that it wasn't you in the photos at all? I'm just trying to understand. I'm confused by this whole situation. I don't know if she deserves to be dragged, or I don't know if Bravo deserves to be dragged, or I don't know if both parties need to be dragged, because I'm confused and my head's starting to hurt trying to figure this shit out. Because why would you say it's not you now? And if it's not you, why go file a lawsuit if it's not you? Like, I've heard people say that that she has a case. I want to know in the comments, do y'all think that she has a case? Because I'm not really, I'm not no lawyer, I'm not really into law and shit like that. Y'all would know a lot more than I would. But I'm just asking y'all, do y'all think that she has a case? And don't Bravo have it in their clause for people not to sue the network and stuff like that? And on top of that, with her filing this case against them, she's definitely not coming back. She's definitely not coming back to the Housewives of Atlanta next season. So everybody who didn't want Brit on the goddamn show, then you got your wish, because she done sued the network. So therefore, with her suing them, oh, she ain't never coming back to that damn show. Let me see. I blame Bravo and Truly Original. I don't know who the producers are over there, but they don't have no idea what they're doing. They need to go ahead and bring Carlos back. The show was good back then. Shit, I don't know. But Carlos, it was good when Carlos was over it. Now, I will tell the truth. She's suing in the sense that they contribute to her image being ruined. Okay. I see what you're saying, Lyric. I get exactly what you're saying. Um, Case where she probably wants a payout. Bravo would scrounge up 100,000 for her broke behind. If Brandy and Nene didn't get no money, neither is she, child. I could see defamation since they made it seem like it was her, but I really don't know the law like that, so I'm not sure. She's not gonna win, but Bravo will probably settle. She's trying to win the lawsuit on a technicality based on office corporate traditional HR rules. She will not win. Ooh, okay. Sinus infection is done with Bravo. Okay, no, she doesn't have a case. No, I don't. She has the burden of proof to show they did this, and the bar is high. She's just hoping they will settle and she would get something. But no, I don't think she has a case. She already took RHOA out of her bio. She did. I think she's done in the reality TV world altogether. She'll be struggling and be broke for a long time. Bravo is not settling if they aren't at fault. Companies just don't give money away. That's true. Kenya is protected by Jehovah. You all notice when she is done wrong, the person always end up with something bad happening to them. Truly Original keeps on ruining RHOA. And no, keep Carlos Mega Mind behind head ass where he at. Oh my God. Carlos damn sure is known for creating hostile working environments. It's time for Truly Original to go. Why not get the producers over Married to Medicine? Have we ever thought about that? Let me see. Per Sea King, they send the entire season, including remaining unaired episodes right before the reunion. I'm thinking the pictures were not edited out and she saw them, and no, she doesn't have a case. Scotty, can we do a call in? I don't think so. I'm not in the mood for no call in today at all. I just got off of work. I promise I ain't in the mood for no call in today. I promise I'm not. I wasn't even in the mood to do this video, but I knew I had to do it. Let me see. Brit confirmed that it was her earlier. They were talking about old web. That's why it's so damn confusing. They always put these ladies in a hostile environment. This is ridiculous. She rode on a whole season, and when it Uno reversed on her, it's not cute. Bye, Brit. Let me see. The settlement would be cute. She had enough of a case to file. If she's trying to say that they ruined her image, then why would she keep filming after the incident happened? That's a good question, too. Dang, I got to do Carlos like that. Sounds good. I commented on Carlos' page yesterday and said she would sue the network. I told you. Sadly, I could see Bravo settling. They won't pay the full 20, but I could see her getting at least 5 or 10 million. Let me see. Yeah, I know that's who Married to Medicine's production team is, and I know they also do the Real Housewives of Miami too. I know they do both of them. Homegirl is suing for 20 million. I doubt that Bravo will settle with her. Child. Shut up, Lyric. Let me see. Bravo has unaired footage, so she better have notes in chronological order to combat their video evidence. Was it really that hostile? She was the only aggressive one this season. Let me see. Britt confirmed that it was not her on the picture, and she just found out that I know that. That's what we're discussing right now. In Georgia, anyone can file a lawsuit. It has to be settled in court. Let me see. Oh, there we go with another super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Those kids start at the start of the season spilled budget EDT. He was shocked that they were eating lobster when it's usually beanie weenies. Oh my God. Add Portia to the lawsuit. She said it was an underage picture of Brit Eady. Right. Mm, 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 mm. I know Kenya is somewhere with the biggest smile on her face. I'm sure of it. When they showed a clip of her saying she has pistols and chains, she is done for. All we know is that Brit had legal counsel the whole time and it was a setup. Notice she rarely promoted this season and done interviews. That is true. So everybody that carried that lie, including the guests who attended Kenya's event, are responsible too, right, child? That's the thing. I'm so motherfucking confused. I'm so confused by this whole damn thing. Because everybody said it was her, so why all of a sudden it's not? You feel what I'm saying? Am I crazy? Am I cuckoo? Because that's what it's kind of giving at this point, because I'm very confused at this particular moment. Like, I'm so confused right now. Yep, she went on Watch What Happens Live recently. She definitely did. She went on there probably the week that the episode came out with her and the whole picture thing. So I'm confused. People came to Kim Pyre's ATS show saying it was, see, Scotty, did you read the documents? I don't know what the documents are. Y'all know I don't know how to get to this stuff. Y'all have to send those things to me. Y'all know I don't be getting into the whole document thing. I don't. So I haven't seen them. I don't know where to go to get them. Who wants to go get them for me? That's the only way this live gonna be a little bit longer if I see the documents. Oh, I barely go in there. Let me see. What's that my chat? Let me see. So apparently my people done sent these documents in. Y'all gotta understand I've been at work today. I'm doing this video straight off of work. Let me get this. Okay, I see this. Let me save that. Okay, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Okay. Alrighty then. No, I don't want to replace it. Is this the same thing? No, I don't want to replace it. There we go. Okay, just give me a second, you guys. Obviously, Too Feisty wants to argue with me, and I'm going to ignore her like I always do because she wants to fight, and I'm not going to fight with her today. Let me see. Where's the truth? Hell, I be forgetting that damn Discord is even there half the time. I'm not even going to lie to you. Oh, it's the same thing? Yeah, it is the same thing. That's why I kept on saying the same file. Let me make it big. Let me make this shit big so I can see it good. Hold on, y'all. This is some shit I do before I get on screen, child. Hold on. See, there we go. Now let me take it and put it on here as well. I didn't mean to do that. Let me do it here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. One more time. I gotta do it. I had to do this shit on Canva so I could see it as I read it. Okay, there we go. Now I can share it and I can put it on here. Thank you guys for giving me a moment. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Is Feisty still trying to fight with me? Or do I still have to ignore her? Okay, give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm finna play a song. I'm finna play this damn MSD remix. I ain't played this in so long on here. I'm gonna play this for 1 second, and then once it's over, y'all will see the documents. Give me 1 second. 1 minute break.
Now this is a story how it all went down. I wasn't always out here balling on the ground. Used to get up in the AM and work real hard. I knew there was a better way, and that's on God. Stocking shelves, that's when I seen him. Fine as hell, pretty brown skin, 6'1", muscle built.
Okay, there we go. So there we are. So these are the documents. Okay, hopefully y'all can see them because I made it as big as I could. Now it stated the nature of this action is defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false light, respondent superior, and sexual harassment in hostile working environment, and the violation of the New York State human rights, law in the New York City human rights law in regards to an incident occurring during the June 6, 2024 taping of the reality TV show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, RHOA, and the subsequent production airing of the Real Housewives of Atlanta episode on April the 6th, 2025. On June 6, 2024, at an event that was filmed for the production of RHOA, one of the show's cast members willfully and intentionally, recklessly, and or with gross negligence made false, defamatory, harassing, and damaging statements regarding the plaintiff, another cast member on the show, in front of an audience of approximately 200 people. The cast member also displayed posters containing written false and defamatory statements regarding the plaintiff and her occupation, as well as an explicit photograph depicting a woman engaged in graphic sexual conduct. The cast member falsely claimed that the photograph depicted the plaintiff. Plaintiff was not present when the photograph was presented and did not see the explicit photograph until after certain of these events were aired on Bravo nearly a year later, as addressed below. Attendees of the event took photographs, video, and audio recordings of the cast member statements and circulated certain of them on social media sites, including Instagram and TikTok, and the statements were subsequently circulated by media outlets. The foregoing actions of the cast member at issue were within the scope of the defendant's business and in furtherance of the defendant's business. Okay. Defendants willfully, intentionally, and recklessly, and or with gross negligence republished certain of the cast member statements at issue. Specifically, defendants willfully, intentionally, recklessly, or with gross negligence produced, edited, and aired an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta on April the 6th, 2025 that included footage of certain of the cast members. Where we at? Statements at issue, as well as commentary from other cast members that describe the photographs displayed. Further, the manner in which the episode was aired falsely yet depicted plaintiff. On information and belief, defendants knew that the photograph did not depict the plaintiff, or at least were reckless or grossly negligent in failing to learn that the photograph did not depict the plaintiff. Despite plaintiff's repeated requests prior to the airing of the episode at issue, the defendant showed her the photograph. Defendants refused to do so. By the way of foregoing, defendants contribute to a hostile work environment for plaintiff and sexually harass plaintiff by subjecting a plaintiff to unwelcome, offensive, and sexualized behavior and comments based on her gender by requiring her to continue working in an environment in which she had been subject to a gendered attack, creating an inferior condition or privilege of employment because of her gender. Damn, okay? Like, y'all with me? Y'all with me, okay? Y'all with me. Y'all with me. The relief sought is as follows. A, the immediate removal of the episode from public access on all platforms, networks, and media outlets in the defendant's control. B, a public statement by the defendants that the statements by the cast member and the depiction of those statements, including the impression that the explicit photo depicted plaintiff, were false. C, a monetary award to be determined at trial entered against the defendants jointly and severally and or individually. D, as well as damages entered against the defendants jointly and severely and individually. C, for the cost. No, that's E. E, for the cost and the fees of this proceeding, including legal fees for such other and further relief as the court deems just and proper. Should defendant fail to appear herein, judgment will be entered by default for the sum of not less than $20 million with interest and the costs and fees of this action. Plaintiff designates New York County as the place of trial. The basis of this designation is defendant's principal place of business and the cities of where events relevant to this action occurred, and the venue selected in the employment contract governing the relationship between plaintiff and defendant, Truly Original LLC, as well as the employment contract governing the relationship between the offending cast member and defendant, Truly Original. So that is basically all. That's basically the lawsuit document. Shout out to the mods in regards to this case. I still want to know, do you guys think that she has a case or not? That's really what I'm trying to understand. Because like I said before, I'm not really good with the law. I don't know much about the law. So, because some things I feel like folks don't have no case with, but then come to find out the motherfuckers really do have a damn case. So who knows what the fuck is going on with that? But I'm just trying to figure it out because I'm so confused by this whole thing. And it's you know, it's like it's hard to know what to believe or what not. But I see a lot of people thinking that she has a case in the comments. So I'm going to make a poll real quick. Shout out to those of you that are subscribing, honey. We are like 119 subs away from 57K. So if you're brand new once again to the platform, go on ahead and subscribe to me, child. Go on and subscribe, child. We got 4 in here. We got 400 people in here and 196 likes. Go ahead and like the video. Y'all know I don't normally be going up about no likes and shit, but you know. Let me see. Does Brit have a case? Let me make this poll real quick. Does Brit have a case? Okay, the poll should be in the chat. And I really want to know what y'all think. I really want to know what y'all think real quick. Hey, Sakina. Bravo would definitely settle. Must admit, Brit was smart handling this way. Let me see. Bravo would definitely settle. Must admit, Brit was okay. I already read that comment. Lord, you can tell I'm sleepy, child. Trust that discovery could get very messy and the network will want to prevent that. Hostile work environment is hard to prove. She can file anything. Anyone can sue. It don't mean you have the case or will win. She does. Because they aired the episode and allowed the other cast members to target her based on it. Bravo will settle with her. They don't want this going to trial. Let me see. Yeah, they're going to settle. A lot of y'all think they're going to settle. Okay. So right now I'm looking at the poll and it's like 78 people have voted. Well, 81 have voted so far. And it says that there's 35 that says she has a case and there's 64 that says she doesn't. Housewives as a whole has been in and out of court on this hostile environment situation. She has paperwork and may have a court date. Well, I see a lot of y'all say settlement. A lot of y'all think that she might not win shit. You know, who knows? I mean, I really don't know, but this is a lot to take in, a lot to deal with, honey. And the Saints are coming to march in, y'all. But yeah, one could say that Brit's hands really ain't clean in this situation because they're not. I mean, she was a part of the ruckus herself, but you know, she ain't the one that showed those photos. So, you know, one could be like, well, girl, yeah, you know, y'all allowed this shit to happen. So what make y'all think that y'all can get away with, you know, not getting shit from it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that could be going in, a lot to be said, child. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought Milagro and Megan Thee Stallion case was over. They still got it going on, child. I don't know. But anyway, y'all. Hey JB, you came in right when I'm getting ready to get up off of here. But as far as a call-in, I know I'm not gonna do one today because I'm tired. And I'm gonna go lay down because this damn party is at 6. So right now it's a little after 3. So I need to get me a little nap in before I go get up and get ready for this damn party. But I might do an open panel with you guys about this. But then tomorrow I gotta film. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow or not. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to see if I could still do one because I'm gonna be out until 10 o'clock tonight. And what y'all might be able to y'all might get one more video from me today, like a quick little pre-recorded video before I go to the party. So y'all can have 2 videos because y'all know I like to drop at least 2 to 3 videos every day. Y'all do know I like to do that. I feel under accomplished when I'm only giving 1 video a day. I like to drop 2 to 3 every damn day. But I want to do an open panel with you guys on this, but I'm trying to see if I can do it tomorrow, but I do have to film tomorrow. So if I do it tomorrow, it probably gonna have to be early, but then it depends on what time I wake up. So I don't know. So we'll see. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the show though. We had over 400 people up in here, and the people are subscribing to the platform, honey. As I said, you know, keep subscribing. As I said, we're like 118 subs away from 57K. So let's get it popping, okay? We got a character analysis on the way, a housewife character analysis that I'm gonna do. Not only am I doing that, I'm gonna drop an album review on Sunday. At least all this stuff I'm gonna try to do because I got the film and all this stuff this weekend. So I'm gonna try to give you guys the character analysis, the album review on Sunday. Me and DJ is doing music stuff. Me and Bando is doing music stuff. Me, T, and Josiah is doing music stuff as well. And also, be on the lookout for me and Josiah's podcast that's coming out called the Bestie Chat Podcast. That'll be coming out in the fall, but we'll start working on it next month, which y'all will see us do on this show that I'm filming right now. Y'all will see us doing that then. And my book is about to come out soon. I can't wait for you guys to hear it and read it and tell me what you think about it. Y'all have a whole lot going on. I got a lot going on. But we're about to go on and get up out of here. I'm finna go lay down and watch the Miss Pat show. But anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'm out of here. Until next time, bye.
On some whole shit. What happened to the SUES fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like
bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch a cock goblin.
attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out, just fatter.